RBI and the government were seemingly disagreeing a lot in public, and many people thought this should have been done more in private. It almost seems to be, muddying of waters further, because now the CIC has issued a show cause notice to the RBI to reveal names of defaulters that you had put in a list when you in February 2015 to the PMO. The RBI has asserted it cannot disclose that, and I'm quoting from their response, because large value cases of frauds are under various stages of investigation and minutes of action taken report contain confidential information about third parties, and this could impede the process of investigation. Are you, in the meantime, after giving those names, are you satisfied with the action taken in a whole host of cases? Because the RBI has also explained that multi-pronged agencies are working on some of those cases.
See, I think there are two separate issues which are being confounded. One is the issue of fraud, which is not necessarily the same as willful defaulter. Willful defaulter is somebody who doesn't want to pay, but who hasn't necessarily run away with the money. I think on the issue of frauds, the full sort of arm of the force of the law should be employed to bring these frauds to book and to essentially show that the Indian sort of law enforcement structure is capable of doing that. That certainly is work in progress. Separately, there's the issue of a number of business people who the banks believe are not paying them when they have the ability to pay, and eventually through a quasi-judicial process declare them willful defaulters. I am not well versed enough in the legalese to understand why those names cannot be made public after they've been through a judicial process, but this is something that belongs to the legal realm rather than something I have expertise in.
Do you believe there is enough political will in India to crack down on billionaire defaulters?
Look, I don't know. I will go by the noises that are made, and it certainly seems to be that there is an intent to bring these people to book. But I do think that from the longer term perspective, if frauds go by unpunished, it simply encourages more fraud. If there is a sense that there is no place on earth where you can hide because the long arm of the Indian law will come after you, I think it will send a very, very sound message because you won't be able to enjoy the ill-gotten wealth even if you make away. This message needs to be sent if we are to protect our banking system because ultimately you cannot prevent fraud, but you can create the incentives such that it doesn't pay.